Welcome to EUTV Science.
We're going to find out what Edinburgh University students know about artificial intelligence.
Should we do the robot?
Let's not do the robot.
Okay. What does AI mean to you?
Like intelligence from artificial. I don't know. It's an intelligent computer that's programmed so it can learn by itself.
I can say it's like a robot. I don't know. I think it's like an intelligence created by human.
AI?
AI.
No idea.
The Terminator, almost exclusively.
Maybe robots and stuff.
Okay.
Those cars that control themselves and that move by themselves.
The self-driving cars.
Driving cars, yeah.
Could a robot be your friend?
Yeah. I just like the idea of having Arnold Schwarzenegger as a father figure.
Not really. I would ask for something more spontaneous and unpredictable.
I feel like it won't match human friendship. Artificial intelligence doesn't have emotions. No.
It's a bit mean.
It's a bit weird.
Well, I suppose if they develop how to feel, maybe. I don't know.
Do you think you could have a beer with a robot?
Well, I can't see myself drinking a beer, but I can see myself playing dominoes with a robot, for example.
No.
Why not?
I could like real friends, not robots.
How would you feel if your friend turned up and they maybe had like a robot partner?
It's the 21st century, like, live and let live.
How do you feel about them being able to lie?
Being able to lie. I mean, it could be dangerous, I suppose.
Why?
Because they're lying, so it's a. Would you be able to trust a robot that can lie? I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, if you see it from a scientific perspective, it's pretty exciting, but maybe also a bit terrifying.
I think, I'm against that. That's very dangerous. That is very, very dangerous.
I mean, it makes them more human.
And yeah, if you have robots in medicine and stuff, not that you'd probably give them that software to do it, but if they could lie about treatment or whatever, I mean, or like robots building cars or whatever, you know, like, could have consequences.
This last October 2017, a robot called Sophia was granted citizenship in Saudi Arabia. How do you feel about robots being granted citizenship or other rights?
I mean, I don't feel badly against it. I don't feel like it's a problem necessarily, but is this having human rights? Are they classed as a human citizen then?
Yeah, I think it's not the first step Saudi Arabia should take in terms of human rights.
I think we have enough problem delivering human rights to the people who are here now who aren't electronic, so I think maybe focus on that.
Hello, welcome to EUTV's Science Show. I'm Ursula Dallman and I'm here with Dr. Alistair Isaac, our resident expert at the University of Edinburgh. And today we're going to be discussing the ethics of artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence would be any device or built item that didn't arise through the natural process of evolution that exhibited complex behavior that we might call intelligent.
Okay. Do you think we'll be able to have social interactions with artificial intelligence in the future?
Well, I think social interactions with artificial intelligence are happening right now. People interact with toy robots of various sorts. There's robot pet dogs. People are using robots of various sorts to help people who are invalids in various ways, and those can give not just kind of medical assistance but also comfort in some way. So I think we're already experiencing some kind of low-level social interactions with artificial agents even now.
Okay. And I know you've written articles on deceptions within artificial intelligence. So what would it mean for artificial intelligence to be able to lie to us?
The same as it would mean for another human being to lie to you, to say something that was untrue, perhaps with the deliberate intent of creating a false belief in you. One of the things that I've tried to argue in my own work is that there might actually be situations under which we do want robots or artificial agents to lie to us, which might seem very surprising at first. But if you think about the many little white lies that we use in everyday social interactions, they can sometimes serve very positive purposes. So if your colleague gets a new haircut, you might compliment it even though you don't actually think it was a wise decision. And that type of thing, that type of behavior that's technically a lie, is still something that serves a very important function in terms of getting us to interact better as a social group. Now, that having been said, we're a long way away from having robots at that level of intelligence and sophistication.
I know that there's a robot recently, Sophia, who at the end of last month was given citizenship in Saudi Arabia. So do you think that robots should be given human rights?
No is the short answer, but that's not a principled answer. I think that there's certainly a world in which robots should be given the same rights as humans, but we're just a long way away from that in terms of having robots with appropriate sophistication. I think in order to have the same status as humans, robots would need to exhibit some of the things that we think are distinctive about human beings, such that we give them moral standing. So the answers are, people give different answers to that question. It might be free will, it might be having some sort of phenomenal character to your experiences. So maybe if you're able to experience desires, if you're able to experience pains. I have a student right now who's actually working on this exact question, whether or not artificial agents should have moral standing, and he thinks that the answer resides in whether or not they can have the phenomenal experience of desire. So that's one possible answer you might give. I think that for none of the possible kind of markers of moral status, such that you'd want to accord human rights to an agent, I don't know of any artificial agents that exhibit those yet.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.